What is up, Android fans? It is Eric for Mobile back again with another ROM review. Really quick, guys, I want to apologize for sounding like a frog. I'm fighting a cold. Seems like I'm constantly sick this winter. But anyways, let's jump into the ROM. This is the Eclipse Rom for the LG G3. Right now it's only for the Verizon variant, so all you other guys on the other variants, I apologize. This is mostly going to be for the Verizon guys. I'm sure this ROM can be ported to the other variants, and I'm looking forward to that happening in the future. But anyway, guys, this ROM is kind of like what I want to call the best of both worlds. And what I mean by that is the developer of this ROM, which is, his name's Nitroglycerin33, he has made a stock LG ROM, but flared it up with a lot of visuals from Android 5.0 Lollipop. So if we jump into the settings and come down here to About Phone, you're going to see that this, like I said, is based off the stock LG firmware. So it is Android 4.4.2, as you can see here. This is not Lollipop, but what the developer has done is made it look like Lollipop. And I, for one, really like this. He's gone and he's taken out the stock LG launcher and all of the stock LG apps and replaced them with their Google equivalents. So as you can see, this is running the Google launcher. We got the Google Now over here to the left, swiping into it. And he's also, like I said, gone in and replaced all the LG apps with the Google apps. So stuff like the clock and the calendar and all those apps, he's taken the LG ones out and included the Google. I know I've said that 3 times. But anyway, I really like this. As you can see, this does look like the AOSP camera, but it is not. Like I said, this is a Verizon, or this is the LG ROM. So you're going to have the good camera quality. This is something that I really love. If you've used any of the stock AOSP based ROMs of Lollipop, you know that the camera quality is really subpar and the videos don't look as good. They just haven't been able to nail down that quality bug. But with this ROM, you got the stock camera, so you're going to have that really good quality, which is definitely a huge plus for me. The developer has also gone through and de-bloated the ROM. So when you first boot up the phone, you're only going to have maybe about a full page of apps, where, in the stock LG ROM, you boot it up and you've got like 2.5 pages worth of apps, and most of them you don't even use. So I'm a big fan of when, the developers go through and de-bloat the ROMs. There's also things he's left included, like the quick remote. Everything that works in the stock LG ROMs is going to work with this ROM. So you got the knock code, you got the knock to sleep and to wake, all that good stuff works in this ROM. Basically, it just looks like Lollipop. So that's why I said it looks like, the best of both worlds. Some of the other things that the developer has done with the ROM is he's, updated all the scripts and the frameworks. He's changed all the animations and all that coding, and basically what all that nerd talk translates into is speed and performance. I've been running this ROM all day, and I really can't say I've had any slowdowns or hiccups. There's an occasional tiny bit of lag, but I feel like at this point that really can't be helped with these stock LG ROMs. But on the whole, it's a really fast ROM. It's a great performer. I don't have any problems, jumping in and out of everything. Like I said, it performs great. Stability's been really good. I haven't had any freezes, no random reboots, anything like that. So if you download this ROM and you're using it on your Verizon G3, you can, be assured that it's going to get you through the day. You're not going to have any weird problems. As far as battery life goes, it was really good. I had a pretty heavy usage day today, and I'm sorry, I charged it up before I made the video because it actually died on me. But I watched a ton of videos, tons of music. I was making phone calls and sending a lot of text messages today, and I got about 14 hours of use out of it, of heavy usage, before it finally died, which is actually pretty uncommon for me. I'm not really a huge heavy power user, but I powered through the whole day and got through it just fine. I just recently, stuck it on the quick charge and powered it back up. But battery life was really solid, so that was good to see. Another thing the developer did with this ROM is he changed the DPI to 560 instead of 640. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the size that everything on the screen is scaled to. If you notice on, if you have a stock LG ROM you're running and you download the Google launcher from the Play Store and you start it up, everything's going to be blown up and big. You're only going to be able to fit 4 icons on the home screen. You're going to have like a 4x4 grid instead of a 5x5 grid. And everything's going to be all, blown up. and you know, that's not really true to the screen resolution of the G3 with this, you know, 2K resolution. So he went and he shrunk everything back down, so you know, you've got lots of apps that fit in here. When you're on a web page or if you're scrolling through Twitter, you're going to see a lot more content on the screen because it's going to be smaller. So if I were to jump into the browser, say I just come into you know, the fandroid.com, the popular Android news website, if he hadn't blown, you know, shrunken down the screen resolution, you'd probably only be able to see like 3 of these stories at a time, but right now you can almost fit 5 of them on the screen. So you know, that smaller resolution just allows you to see more on the screen. I like it, you know, it looks good. For this ROM, it definitely does look good. It makes it seem more like a Nexus 6 and not like you're, you know, everything's blown up like you're using a Nexus 5, so that was good to see. The developer also took out the stock gallery app, so you know, just like in stock Android Lollipop, they no longer use a gallery app, and now everything's done with the Google Photos app right here. I'm not a huge fan of that. I did a video on a really great gallery app called Quick Pick right there. So if you want just more of a normal gallery app, I definitely recommend picking this one up. It's awesome. It does the job really great for all of your photos. So that's really basically it for this ROM, guys. The developer has said that if you've used his ROMs on any of your past devices, the Eclipse ROM, you know that they are completely chock full of features. Right now, there's really no added features in this ROM. It's pretty, you know, just completely stock LG ROM. All he's done to it is some of the things I've mentioned. He shrunk down the display resolution, and he's just themed it to look like Lollipop. Other than that, there really aren't any added features. But he has said that he's committed to turning out a bunch of updates for this and adding tons of customizations. So you know, definitely look for this ROM if you're on Verizon in the future. If you're looking for something different, I expect good things from this developer. He sounds like he's really going to be just loading this ROM up with a chuck full of, you know, really cool stuff. But that's pretty much it for this ROM, guys. All the stability and usability of the stock ROM, as far as Bluetooth, camera, and data, all that good stuff, but with some of the really nice visuals from Lollipop added in. I appreciate you guys checking out my video. I'm sorry that I sounded like a frog in it. Like I said, I'm battling a cold. But I appreciate you guys checking it out. Please, you know, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate you guys checking them out. And I'll see you guys on the next one.